Today's video is going to be a little different. This is just kind of an update video, probably more for you guys who are regular viewers of the channel and have been following me for a while. But obviously over the last couple of years, I haven't been making videos as much, especially after COVID. I got busy touring, and I think the last couple of years I've done about 120 shows throughout the year. So between that and session work and family stuff, I stay really busy. I would love to make more videos, and I'm always trying to figure out how to fit more into my schedule, and it just doesn't always work. But I figured doing a quick update video will let you guys know what I have going on, what's coming up in the future, and just kind of touch base with you. At the beginning of this video, you heard this right here. This is a brand new guitar from LSL. This is part of their Era line. Again, if you've been watching some of my previous videos, I've done a couple of videos on guitars in this line, an SSH Strat, as well as more recently the Silver Lake Era, which is kind of their Jazzmaster style body. It has a cut telly bridge, like a hardtail Jazzmaster. It had 3 P90s. Really cool guitar, lots of great tones on that one specifically. But this Era obviously is a telly style. And this one's mine. I get to keep this one, which I'm really pumped about. It's got the LSL pickups in it. Just a great guitar. I'll be doing a video on this coming up in a little bit, just when I can get to it. But the interesting thing about this upcoming video on this guitar is it'll be a little different than the others because I have been gigging with this guitar. I've played a few shows out with Crowder with this guitar, and then even a couple of weeks ago I did a couple of sets with my buddy Nathan Angelo, just a last minute pickup gig that he needed filled, and so I jumped in with him, and I was able to play this guitar for the whole set. It was a lot of fun, and honestly a good way to get to know a guitar, you know, just kind of playing it for I guess a couple hours on a lot of different kinds of songs. Because I am keeping this one, I did go ahead and change out the saddles. I had been wanting to try these new saddles from Music City Bridge, which is an endeavor from Glazer up in Nashville. They're making some really cool products that are this blend of kind of vintage style but modern technology. But I guess that's how I would put it, at least. But these are some new telly saddles that they're making. Not sure if you can see this. I'll get some close-ups there. But I wanted to check these out, and I have to say I'm really impressed with them. I think they sound really good. Not only is the intonation spot on, but when I put them on, it was almost like the notes are ringing truer. There's none of the like sitar-y thing that can happen sometimes. And I feel like the attack is almost sharper or more immediate. It doesn't have this kind of soft attack element to it. The saddles that were on there were great. They were just kind of a more traditional brass saddle. But with these, the intonation is spot on. And again, it's just, there's something about the attack of the notes, the sustain of the notes that's really great. And so I've got this thing dialed in. I kind of adjusted it for my preferences, and I am really, really digging it. And really dig these saddles. I would definitely recommend them if you're needing some new telly saddles. I didn't expect there to be as much difference as there was, but I was really impressed when I put them on. It was just a noticeable change, I would say. I will be doing a video all about that guitar coming up, going more into the specs. You'll hear some more tones and talk more about the Era line in general from LSL. A couple other videos that I have coming up at some point. Not sure when I'll get to them, but I'm doing a demo of a MIDI switcher for the ToneX 1. It's made specifically for the ToneX 1. I think that should add a lot of flexibility and you know, kind of allow you to use a lot of the features that are found in the ToneX 1. So I'm looking forward to checking that out and you know, running it through its paces. Another cool video coming up, actually it was somewhat, I'm not sure to what extent, but it was inspired by a video I did 2 or 3 years ago or so on the Analog Man fuzz. It was a germanium fuzz, and in that video I heated up the pedal in my toaster oven and then put it in the freezer. Just all these different temperature variables with the pedal to show how temperature changes the sound of a germanium fuzz. That germanium is it's temperature sensitive, and it really can change the tone of the pedal depending on the you know, ambient temperature that's around the pedal. Well, the guy who built this upcoming fuzz, he apparently saw that video. Again, I'm not sure to what extent this inspired him to make this, but he created a fuzz pedal that has a refrigeration unit in it, which is crazy. I've never seen anything like this, but it allows you to drop the temperature of the fuzz down, or to change it and set the temperature of the fuzz, or for the transistors. Again, I've never seen anything like it. It's got like a little vent on the side, you know, for the air and I guess intake and output or whatever. I don't get all the refrigeration aspects of it, but it is really cool, and it's a really great sounding fuzz. So I'll be doing a video diving into that and showing you guys that. Again, a really cool concept. I've never seen anything like it, so I'm looking forward to digging in. Another video that I want to get to at some point is on this guy right here. This is the Nordland compact overdrive. It's kind of a Nobles style thing. It's not really a Nobles clone, but or maybe it is. I don't know what you would say, but it's kind of a continuation of the Nobles. Maybe that's a better way to put it, because it is designed and made by the guy who originally designed the Nobles circuit. If you remember back on an older video, I've mentioned and showed you guys I'm using the Bell from Wampler, which is a Noble style overdrive, on my board out on the road, and that's been great. But I heard about the Nordland, I believe, from Justin Ostrander initially. He was talking about how much he loved them, and I think he has a couple of them on different boards. But so I wanted to check that out, and I picked it up for a board here at home, since my other board stays in Nashville or out on the road most of the time. But and this thing, it sounds really great. The features on it are really cool. It's got a bass control, and then this ODC circuit, which is kind of a it's almost like a variable compression circuit. I think I'm understanding that right for the overdrive. But man, this thing, it sounds really great. I've been really pumped playing it, just how good it sounds, how easily you know, I can get great sounds from it. So the rest of the summer, touring wise, is a little lighter. I go out next week for 5 or 6 shows, I think, over the course of, or no, it's 3 or 4 shows over the course of 5 or 6 days. I can't remember exactly what the schedule is, but we start in Florida and then we end up in South Dakota. So it's kind of a wide range there. I'm going to try to do a video while I'm out, but I'm making no promises on that, because it can be hard for me to just have the capacity to be on the road and handle all of that stuff and make videos at the same time. But you know, cross your fingers, maybe we'll get a video from that. We'll see. Again, the summer's a little lighter, but then this fall we're out a good bit. Basically from September, October, and November are all pretty busy. Got a few different tours, so I'll drop a link down below if you guys want to check it out. I'll be out with Crowder you know, this summer and fall. You can check out the tour dates, see if anything is going to be near where you're at. I think that's going to do it for this one. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. If you made it this far and you aren't already, definitely consider hitting subscribe. Also, if you're on Instagram, give me a follow over there at Michael W. Westbrook. I probably don't talk about it enough, but there are links down below where you can get ToneX captures, Kemper profiles, HX stomp presets, speaker IRs, all kind of stuff. All of those things help support the channel and hopefully give you some good resources to get you the tone that you're after. All right, until next time, I'll see you out there.